Bonjour, everybody. Today, we'll be doing uh, here. I'm trying to figure out what the best place for the music volume is, so feel free to tell me if it's, too high, too low, etc., etc. But first and foremost, today is, a celebration for this month. We got 10 new subscribers, and I'm really happy about that. So as you can see on my schedule, I put some sub goals down for this month, and one of those was to do a speed mapping stream. Now, I've done a few speed maps in the past, and unfortunately there seem to be less speed maps events these days, so usually I'd do this in a public Discord call with other people. There'd be a set theme, and I'd be racing against the clock to get it done, because I was a pretty amateurish mapper. Honestly, this map is going to be kind of amateur because I haven't mapped in a long time, of course. But yeah, I always found it very fun, and it was a good way to pour out a bunch of creative energy all at once. And I always found it, I've always thought that limitation is the mother of, or necessity and limitation are the mothers of creativity. So create a time limit, create a few themes you're going to be using, and get to work on a map, and you'll find yourself much more focused and able to do it than if you just start there with a blank canvas, not really knowing about anything. So, and another purpose for this stream, besides just showing off my creative process, is Doom is an incredibly modular and tweakular? That's not a word, sorry. Incredibly tweakable game. You can make small adjustments, or you can turn it into something entirely different, as many have. They've turned it into, everything from Sonic clones to full new 30-level FPSs with custom graphics and much, much different gameplay. From the fast and the fluid to the tactical. And yeah, it is super, super easy to play around with. And the mapping system, I think, is one of the most intuitive and easiest of any 3D game. Mostly because you're not drawing planes and trying to connect them or other such awful experiences. You just have a ceiling, a floor, and the space between them is the walls. And you can do a lot with that. In fact, if you choose the right settings, you can even create ceilings and floors with ceilings and floors in between. Now that's a pretty big leap in technology, isn't it? That's stuff for modern source ports. We're not going to be doing that. I think we'll limit this to boom format at most, because I don't feel like testing a bunch of conveyor belts. But yeah. If you're here, and you're listening along with the music to me about getting ready to see this go down, feel free to suggest what should be the word or the phrase or the idea that should get my creative juices going that I'll be using as my ultimate theme for this map. If I don't get anything, I'll just use an online generator or something of the sort. I'll give you a few minutes. Until then, we'll just be jamming. That's a perfect change with the music. Let's see what the next one is. Currently, if I'll show you, we are listening to... Yeah. Currently, we are listening to Cafe de Vtuber. Let me show you what that is. Yes. A very, very fun little album. Vtuber music really just is suited for any purpose, isn't it? Alright. I'm gonna see. So, let's use this. Ooh. So, I used a little online generator. The one it gave me, I'll do a few ideas, so I have a little bit of choice between them. But a silent outpost melting into the underworld. But pistol only. Oh, that's a hard one. That's the first one I'll put down as a possibility. The next one is a watercourse dispersed into an alien planet. Use self-referencing sectors. Sadly, I've never been one for fake 3D, and I don't think I can do a self-referencing sector off the bat right now, so we're off to skip that one. And finally, the steampunk rift. No stairs. Wow. If we want to completely eliminate height changes, that's actually a pretty good one to go for, but the steampunk rift. I do that. I am leaning... Ooh, the Bastion. Use at least one of my ant visor. A wriggling stupa reflected in a snowfield. No stairs. Alright. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think the silent outpost with only pistol is the one we'll be doing today, because otherwise I'll just keep clicking that generator looking for better and better ideas. But I love that little mental image. I can imagine it like an impossible siege bearing down on you. So I'll say it's 8:10. I'll try to finish this by 10:10. That works. 2 hours, and let's go. So first, new map. We're gonna do this for Doom 2, Doom. I say since we're going for an outpost, let's just do it as a classic Doom level. You can get a bunch of more tech-based textures. It'll make it less like a city. Well, it's always, of course, my choice, but I just prefer Doom in that regards. So. $2048. Here. Come on, extend it more. There we go. Ooh. Alright, that is our major play floor. Let's just give this some good dimensions. We're not going to set the sky yet, because that's going to make everything hell. But we try to figure out what we want as sky, and what we don't want as sky. But I think how we're going to have to do this is, maybe this isn't enough. But I'd like a silent base portion where you're warming up to it, and you haven't yet jumped into the action. Make it like the start of a horror movie. Lots of dark and flickering lights and all that thing. But then once the shutters are opened, then there's a demonic siege upon you, and you have nothing but your pistol against the horde as you try to desperately make a ways to escape. So. I feel something, if there's any experienced people here, that is going to be uttered a lot, is, for the love of God, use keyboard bindings. I'm sorry, but your frustrations are going to go unsated. I'll say that much. But yes, if you know them with your software, for the love of God, you should try to learn your keyboard bindings. However, I will be the hypocritical priest in this case. So as a outline around this, we'll have the monsters all in here, but what do we want to surround the place? Maybe we set a silent outpost melting into the underworld. So maybe having at the bit of the bottom of a large pit of blood, that's the way to go. Nah, make it more craggly. Like we've fallen into some kind of sinkhole. So in the time that I exempted from the Doom community, and the time I came back, the main map editor, it seems, has changed. GZ Doom Builder, which is pretty old on its own. You know, you go to the download thread and it's like 2003 or something. It shows the 3D models, the new coolest thing to ever exist. And then, you know, so it's sometime in like the late 2000s, maybe early 2010s that came out. But yeah, now in its place, there's a whole new one, Ultimate Doom Builder. It feels like the mouse controls are a bit different. Or maybe I'm just old and senile. That's a possibility too. So, there's our sense of scale here. Maybe the sky is a bit too high up. If I'm standing on the ground, I want to be able to see. Or well, actually, it's going to be a little bit raised up, so I'm going to get off the ground. It'll be like here. Yeah, I want to put it. Yeah, there. Right. Now we just got to make some breaks to put in our blood falls textures. Alright, I think that's a good amount, so. liquid. Did they add liquid fall textures only in Doom 2? Oh man, my idea is already falling apart due to my own incompetence. What should we put in its place then? Ah. There's always this mangled odd flesh here. That's perhaps. Or we could make a variation on the rock textures. Ah! That's how we'll do it. The red, the blood flowing in, stains the rock. Right. Now we just need to put some decorations up here. Like... Merci beaucoup. Now we just set this. Bonjour, bonjour, Dark 39. Thank you so much for stopping by. How is your evening, morning, night going? Whatever it be. Well, not lava, but you certainly wouldn't want to dip your boots in it. That would be a hard sell explaining to the next place you went to why it's well, what you were doing previously. You've got blood on your boots, but also just a hygiene concern. No one likes blood everywhere. It seems I've misjudged what I'd like to do with these windows. How about... Oh my! Thank you so much! Merci beaucoup! I was not expecting that. I really appreciate it. Now, actually, I think, yes, 10, we just blew past 2 goals there. So going back to my schedule. Yeah, I'll have to... Oh my. I'll have to do Plutonia Endurance sometime. Well, that'll be a certainly fun stream. But I'll also actually finish up all the Chubas I was modding on. Uh, well, that's certainly some encouragement. I really appreciate it. And yeah. Might drop because the boonies love your content, bro. Aw, thank you so much. Aww. My smile is so big. Here, I need to switch back. My smile is so big right now. You can almost see it. I don't have expressions set up on my face tracker, but yeah. Now, thank you for gifting. Thank you for coming by to watch me speed map, and thanks for chatting. Good spacing there. Actually, I should configure these as the windows I like in my place. So yeah, and actually, I'll make an inner thing. Nah. No, it's fine to look at, but my attention to detail almost makes me want to add a little bit of a track to the whole thing. Like this. Yeah. Bonjour, bonjour. Thank you for stopping by, Matt Fright. This is a cozy little stream where I'm speed mapping and just chatting, hanging out, listening to music, and occasionally stopping all that to pay attention to the minute little details that I obsess over. I hope you're having a very enjoyable stay. So how is your evening going? A cool evening? No. I hear cool people have cool evenings all the time. So that wouldn't surprise me. Ah. Well, thank you for coming by. Yeah, I did play, I played Yuri and at least one of the other suggestions. But yeah, it's been very fun getting back into Doom. Oh, I need to deselect the lights before I do anything else. So much new stuff coming out in both music and maps. Yeah, the one that people were really telling me to go for was projectile bullet hell, and mostly because I'm even playing Tuhu music right now. Uh, but yeah, how that had awesome music and all of the maps were based off Tuhu map titles. And I was like, oh man, that'd totally be my jam. Except it's very, very hard. So I want to find the right mod that'll like make it good for my skill level before I jump into it. Come on, align correctly. Please, please, please. There we go. I don't think it's compatible with a lot of mods. It has gameplay modifications and custom weapons. Oh yeah, I remember somebody mentioning that. So I guess I just have to get good and try my hand at it someday. But yeah, my big highlight of the month was finally beating. Well, after doing a run of Scythe again for practice, I finally went at it over the course of a few hours, and I beat Fire and Ice 100%. And oh man, because that was my bugbear, you know. Everyone plays Scythe when they first start out, and you get to Fire and Ice, and you're just like, man, what the fuck is going on here? But I had to start it over a few times so I could get my footing in. And I was timing myself against a subathon timer, so it was a little bit stressful. But ultimately, I just persevered, and oh, that felt very, very good. Yeah, it certainly is. I actually tested a map pack that I was once working on a map for, but I had to drop. Uh, and I tested the map that this is another thing that happened this month. I tested the map that filled its slot, and on pre-stream, and I was like, oh man, that's way too hard. But I knew I wanted to do something with it. I haven't beaten Scythe. Well, when I played Scythe, there was less going on, so there's that. But it certainly is a blast from the past to play through. It feels like, yeah, the Scythe 1 experience feels like a really good old Doom map. And actually, like, I haven't been in this too long. It's only been a few years. There's been people who've been here decades, but I know that Scythe, like, feels like when I play something that's very old, but it also is polished enough that it doesn't. And well, not doesn't, but it feels beyond that. So it's certainly a unique experience. I think all people try, and there's a reason why it's like the first thing that gets recommended to you after you beat the original Doom stuff. But another thing is I played the map that filled that slot. Super hard, and pretty unfair. I think I lost it when there was a bunch of Cyber Demon towers, and I killed the ones that were hampering me, so I'd have a clear shot. Only for the teleporter to just warp in another Cyber Demon on the spot, and I suspect there was like 15 that could, not all to the same one, but there was like 15 that could do that. Oh, what a pain! But but I used a bunch of Tuhu helper mods on that, and just raised the amount of spawners to like 15, let them destroy it all. There was some that came in there like, oh, so this is what Tuhu is, and I'm like, well, you know, well, not exactly, but also entirely so. I gave someone one of my quotes from that was non-consensual nuclear power, and someone said they wanted to use that as the song title, and I said go right ahead. Oh yeah, I gotta get back to working. Yeah, the thing with URE, I warped through the maps. I eventually dropped it. And the frustration started with the first map, where I was really confused about where to go. Like, I loved the idea of the oil rig. It was so compact, and there was so many layers to the whole thing. So it felt like there would be a sense of flow in knowing where to go, and you see these places and you want to get there. It's very cramped and claustrophobic on top of that, so it's a very different experience than traditional Doom. But it was... But then I just, I lost... I didn't know where to go. And eventually, after brute forcing my way into a place, I found the plasma gun, and I was like, alright, this doesn't open up stuff. I eventually tried to run back and forth to get through this door that I could open with a console, because I thought, oh, that must be the way, but it was such a short window to get through the door. I get through the door, I soft lock myself, because it's not an area supposed to go. And I was like, wait, why was that console there? And it was on the other side of the yellow door, too. So I thought, oh, this must be the way to go, because you open the yellow door, that's all you see. But man, that was, that burned me enough that I was like, alright, give it a fresh look, maybe, another time. So what are we gonna do with the inside of this place? Well, oh, that didn't make an interior design at all. Yeah, I tried to interact with as much as possible, but I don't know. I like the big doomy switches. I remember back in the day I spent a lot of time getting lost in Half-Life 2's canal levels for the exact same reason. That there was a lot of, oh, you missed this grimy water pump or whatever, and so you don't remember. But yeah, it might just not be the thing for me. Not too boxy. Gotta do it with my eyes closed. Let's not focus on the interior. Let's focus on getting out. This place is slowly melting. That's what my theme description for this map gave. So it's slowly melting. I have that represented as it's sinking down through here. The monsters are eventually going to start barging in, siege and all that. So how do I get out of this place? I think. Standard little exit. Oh, no, that's not the way to go. I've done it a few times, but I'm nothing more than a novice. Hence why I'm... Oh, I know why it's not doing that. I'm especially out of practice because it's been a few years. But yeah, I was never creating masterpieces. Ah. Which outfit would you like me to put on? It's fun. Yeah. Or... No, we gotta use fire blue. Good old fire blue. For one purpose and one purpose only. Casual flair, alrighty. Give me one moment. There we are. Oh. And we're back. You saw nothing. Yeah, let's get a big book on the table and also the pipe too. There we go. Perfect. So that's gonna be the exit. We now just need to wait. How are we gonna funnel? It's gonna be the funnel that gets people to hear. Well, I think there should be a keycard opening, and maybe to encourage people to go outside. Aw, thank you. Yeah, just throw off the habit. It's a nice casual thing. I think to encourage people to go outside, put a keycard out here. Maybe when these windows first open, you can see a guy with a keycard. I like that. Wish newer games had a nice map editor like this. Well, this is a community-built one, but Doom, even the old day, if you knew the heights and the textures you wanted to make it, I guess you could map pretty quickly as well. Funny enough, I know Doom Builder is so intuitive they use it in schools to teach basic level design. I think that's an endorsement of your software is awesome. Alright, bloody decoration. Impaled. Ah, here we go. Nope. Switching impaled human, there we go. I know. I honestly think the Doom community is probably the best, like, video game community there is around. You know, when you look at what's been done on with a 25-year-old game still, and how far it's come since then too, to the point where it's almost like yeah, like so much of it beats AAA games, and if you want to run Doom on anything, you can. Even really intensive modded Doom on anything, you can. It really just shows like what a little bit of making it open to the people can do. A little bit of freedom has for your game's longevity. I'd say it's almost a Minecraft before Minecraft kind of situation with Doom. But maybe that's not entirely accurate. I know that Doom was really revitalized by Doom 2016. That's actually something that got me into it. But well, I was into it before, but really into it was Doom 2016. Snap Map was really fun for what it was. And I actually think that is the best way to do map editors in games. Going deep into the boonies, Night Fleur. Bonne nuit, and have a nice night. Thank you so much again. But the map editor, I honestly think Snap Map was really good. And I saw what people did with that, and there was some really interesting ones, even if it was just prefab, things with some minor script. Well, the scripting was really intuitive and nice. That was good. What I think Snap Map suffered from was that it was split from the multiplayer. Firstly, I think instead of dividing the multiplayer and Snap Map into different modes, because you had multiplayer functionality in Snap Map, but there was never anybody to play, they should have made Snap Map they should have made the multiplayer community designed maps in the same way of like Dwango, or what's the big one that what's the big massive map list of like unsourced maps that's usually used for deathmatch? I can't remember what it is. I know Django's the service, but yeah, you could totally play on custom maps, way back in the old days of Doom. So they should have just integrated those together. But the other barrier with Snap Map it took a long time to launch into. So you have to launch up Doom 2016, it takes a while to launch into Snap Map. I think that just killed it for many people. Yeah. Dwango had its own map. So yeah, it was Dwango that I was thinking of. But especially because people really didn't like, I remember in the multiplayer beta, people really didn't like the multiplayer. And I played on some of the maps and it just felt odd. I think if they just opened it up to the players and allowed them to choose what they wanted to play with Snap Map, they could have solved two problems with one solution. But yeah, it really sucks that Doom Eternal just completely scrapped all that. I personally think that's a real damn shame. Almost there. If we solve the exterior theme of this base, I'll figure out what I want to do with the interior. So. So we shouldn't work on the middles right now. Figure out what we want to do with the upper and the lower. Maybe. I almost think that could work. I think that works well. Doesn't show those Windows pop-ups when streaming the actual main window? Oh yeah, it probably doesn't. Yeah, it probably looked like I was just warping in textures from somewhere, but... Now with these, make it anything other than, well... Make it anything other than that gray, and I mean, that brown, I think we're good. Yeah, even that much... Because it's kind of rotting away, I like that. And, reset all of its offsets, maybe? There. Perfect. Yep. Yes, I am. Bonjour, bonjour, Tamara-kun. A nice chill, watch speed mapping and chatting stream. So how's your evening going, Tamara-kun? Quite nice. That's good to hear. Concept art. Nice. Is it for someone in particular, or is it just general concept art for a project you're working on? Nice. Are the maps just for fun or will they be used? Well, I was thinking this might just be for fun, but if I had a use for it, I don't know. I could send it over to AIM or Abby or someone else who plays Doom. But I'd probably rather that they play, you know, really fun stuff from the community. So it'll probably just be a little personal project, a little release of creative energy. Beer ceiling. No. I think. Yeah, let's go for. Should we go for orange? I think an orange theme on the inside would work. So. Can't make everything gray. There we go. A little bit of alignment for my OC, so. Wasn't that a little bit of funny sax there? Like an elephant toot. Elephant jazz doesn't sound like half bad a concept, really. Oh, I'm starting to see that I'm gonna take shape here. Alright. Split this window. Alright, so. I'll move it down a bit. Not actually. Take these two. Push it all. Why even have those lines, actually? Just have it. Then go all. Just have this. And this. Go all the way to the end. Alright. What I was thinking of, now that we're moving on to the interior, is have this be like a reception area. And once people, of course, cross the reception area, they're gonna get into like the holding barracks or whatever. So, cross fit through here. Player start would be in here. No deathmatch starts, we're not going there. On the other side of here, a window or whatever, there's going to be, this is going to be the exit portal over here, but it's not going to immediately be open. You're going to need to go to a console. Flick a switch on this side. That's the console table. And of course, you're going to need to enter this room through. Of course, a little opening like that. Doom cute for the interior. I like to decorate the inside of my maps a little. Yeah, I'll totally add it. I'm just currently pulling up some images for reference, but yeah, I totally love to do little couches and benches, all that kind of stuff on the inside. I was actually thinking about adding some beds, like in this section here. Or maybe, would that be the right section? No, actually, it's perfectly fine. Reception, start here, come in here, set up all your stuff, maybe some other places around the facility. And why do I have beds so roughly spaced apart? Yeah. That won't do. I gotta define what the door leading out of here is gonna be. There we go. Did I really make that one bigger than the rest? And on this side, lockers and that kind of thing. First, cut out the walls. Oh, I just thought of an awful Boom Cute idea. I wanted this to slowly descend into hell. Make these like pod beds or whatever. And the floor is lower. That's because it's Tuhu. Well, Cafe de Tuhu. Incredibly funky, incredibly cute. I just thought of an awful idea. Started out with like nice little Boom Cute pods, like pod beds, you know. But then have them lower down to a different sector enclosed within that's just all blood, so it looks like they all got vapor on this. Yeah, these are like... I don't want to make it full blue, but... Nah. There we go. Too dark. That one better? I think I'll just end up going with crack top. There we go. We can even use the top lid of the crates, too. Everything's happy in the pod. Actually, the bottom set of this texture is perfect. Yeah, there we go. Sure, they all turned. Nope, one of them. Some of them aren't. Oh. Micromanaging. Oh man, we got an hour left. I want to speed up. Okay. We'll work on this bed stuff later. Alright, we just gotta get the general layout of this place done. It's gonna be the console. This closed off with W1 exits. Oops. Yeah, like that. Got these. There's that. What to do with that? I hate having just left like all of this. But well, that works. But does it interfere with... Oh yeah, so it'll certainly interfere with the windows. Star 10 on the outside, star 10 on the inside. Firstly, everything is unpegged. That's good. Nah. Ultimately, it's the same look as Stouts, just different. See that versus that. Since you can't. Actually, that might be fine for just the outer edge. I can make the inside wall something else to differentiate. Voila. Of course, we want to keep suspense, so lower down all the shutters, all of these. What map format? I believe I'm working in boom format, but that's just for convenience. I don't think I'm actually using any boom features here. Yeah, it's boom format. Oh, and I should save, because it would be terrible if it crashed on me right now. Hold on a minute. Deselected everything. Hey, what? Quicker this way. You only forget to save once. If I do shutters like that, I'll definitely have to change the inside texture to something else. You know what? That does work. Let's mess with the floor now. Oh, I like that as a floor. It's kind of snug enough. It's like floor texture, but then I have to change the ceiling. I want to create a little bit of color contrast in all this. Nope. Iridescent blue, no. Why no? Couldn't use that. I think not everywhere, maybe. Maybe just... Actually, I think it was better before. Alright, like that. Yeah, there's a second floor to this whole place. Girders or whatever. Steam stuff. I'm gonna put that all to one side. Just that switch right there. Or, no, right here. Everything else, standard silver. That's better. Inside of this run, let's see. Let's add a bunch of enemies. Yeah, I was looking for speed maps to do in I was actually looking for like speed map competition. I saw one earlier this month, but I couldn't make the date, and I haven't seen others. I think they're more casually like organized because I was looking for like, oh, is Abyssal happening, or is you know, forum specific ones basically. But I think they might just be more casual on Discord, I guess. Something like that. Half moon for speed maps and a ramp for more casual maps. Alright. Bonjour, bonjour, bon meister. Well, if they're closing submissions soon, Matt Bright, then I guess that means I might just be able to smidge it in, but bonjour, bonjour, bon meister. How's your night going? Currently speed mapping here. Did I set block monster on all these? Yes, I did. Alright. Box grids? I've never heard of random damage relying on the box grid. I know there's the, what is it, reject, That determines... Yeah, reject determines how you're seen, and it's another one. Ah, block map. Block map, yeah. If you can be hit by something. Hmm. So how should I opt to open up these shutters? That's my question. Bonjour, bonjour, Jack Steino 123. How's your night going? You missed the early 90s. Wasn't alive then, but but I can only assume it was good times, at least by the TV shows. Alright, I actually gotta figure out what I'm doing with this half the map. I know this is gonna be a blue keto area, but my dad's a funny one, because he was, as a teacher, very involved in the early internet. The Usenet, Darknet, university system. But then he just drops off and becomes a complete boomer once it actually becomes something usable. So, like for example, he had one of the first catalogs to actually advertise on the internet, but hasn't done like anything internet related, job-wise, in like years, so I had to set him up with Zoom and all that. Yes, yes. I got pistol only as the theme for this map, and I don't intend to make it UV maxable, or at least not in any conventional way. Maybe crushers or something, but that just gave me the idea of, you know, siege to the bitter end or something like that. To that end. Can't move that out. All I'll say with Quake coming back, I need to check out Quake source ports, because I remember playing Quake on my old computer, and for whatever reason, made their Dropbox emulation. Sadly, I'm on Doom 1, so no Arch files. Quake is super fun. One tweak I like very much about it is the fact that when you're going up and down stairs, it actually autocorrects your vision, so you're facing upwards or downwards. But I was playing with some Quake source ports, doing another run of it, and my computer froze up, and actually had to configure I had to do a fresh install on my OS to get it back. So I have to find a Quake source port that doesn't do that before I attempt it again. It doesn't have free look. It has some kind of, you go up and down stairs and it automatically orients you facing upwards or downwards. Lower on pegging. So tough. There we go. I do like Kako quite a bit. I mean, just look at that face. It's so odd and creative. Funny tomato. Alright, obstacles in the way over here. Let's see. I have seen the pod Kako, that is incredibly cursed. I've seen it beatbox. Ugh. A classic of Kako history? I think in 50 years it'll be taboo to even mention it. Just a hushed up historical topic, you know. Like a war crime. Something of that nature. No. Switch it around. There we go. In this room, I would like very, very dark. Pillars, darkness. Yeah. Here, what's the relative size of a character? Yeah, it's about 64 units. We'll do lighting later. Actually, hold on. Ooh, making this room all viney. Let's see. Oh man. Alright. That's push-ups, crunches, and squats. And bonjour, ma nouvelle Dutch Vtuber guitar. Get right into the work. That's 15 squats. Now, 15 crunches. Uh-oh, neck break. Hold on. Uh-oh. Very well-timed hydrate from the outside world. I don't know why it's still tracking me. And now push-ups. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I swear I'm 100% human. There's nothing wrong, okay? Oh, I see the problem. Excuse me. Ooh. No. Is there the big skull one? Here. Like. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Put this on one of each one of the sides? Or just some of the sides? Copy onto the ones I want, please. It's hard to tell when they're selected and not. Nope. Good enough. Or... yeah, that's good. The one that says danger. Radiation, there we go. Remember, kids, if an area says radiation, that area is cool, and you should explore it. You'll get superpowers or something, right? Blockers. Or actually, it might be that UAC little box texture. Be better. Yeah. I'm going to use that transition too much. You know what? I had an idea. Let's do this. Yeah, serious scuff marks. I'm gonna have the inside of it be very metallic. So it's like it got cut through. Oh, it's good. Yeah, there. I know what to do next. Alright, took a little bit thinking. But I'm gonna make a light switch like here. Map's gonna be pretty dark up until this point. It'll be these big stopping bars. Do 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 do. Someday there will be karaoke. I just want to get it. I said that I should get better. Like, I need to get better at singing, because I'll still play along with the tracks, even if I'm not very good. Okay, we're at the 10:10 mark. I think we'll actually have this finished up in 30 minutes to an hour. We got the layout mostly done. Basically, flow of this map, you go in here, it's weird, where is everybody? You go back here, hit the power switch, come back, oh shit, everything opens up, everything goes to hell, run back here, go into this area over here, dodge some cacos, open up the metal sections, get outside, get the key, run back, hit the switch there, go through the portal. A lot of looping around through not very safe areas. I think this can accommodate, yeah, 4 to 5 of these guys, so instead of actually having a WR line, I'll just have a W1 line. 1 teleport. Copy a bunch of these like that. Boom, map balance. There's what I'm looking for. Four, lower, lowest floor. Three. Actually, let's see. Make that one the line so they have to cross the shutter line. Makes all the shutters open. Shutter. W1 door open. Ceiling. Highest ceiling. 4. Light. There's lights start blinking functions, but not light stop blinking. Well, I see that as an oversight. Sector, join sector. 4. Oh wait, nope. 5 something. Yeah. Right. And this will teleport us into this room here. Just change these lines a bit. That lines up nicely. And this is the exit destination. And this one is 6. W. Oh. Don't want to get stuck in there. Oh, man. The mapping is tiring. Of course, I should code in the... thing that makes these look bloody. So... like the headpiece here. Lower it down 2. Skull texture, where is that? Yeah, it's about, yeah, I said it's about 10:30 right now for me, but it's weird with mapping. Well, it's not the same as just playing video games or like that. You can do forever, you know. You can practically fall asleep at the desk doing it. But this you gotta think. Creative process is much more taxing on the gray matter, so to speak. Yeah, I had a period like that too. Cause you know, once you really get into a creative rhythm, like kind of like what I do with streaming, it's just like, why do anything else? Kind of seeing everything else kind of seems suboptimal, even if you're not actually making too much progress in your creative stuff. But it's yours, you know? So, I totally get that feeling. Alright, save. Let's test this out. Yeah, let's see if it will actually... Come on, OBS, get my game capture. It's finicky with wanting to game capture GZ Doom. That's the odd thing. Come on, show up on screen already. Oh, it's below the window capture. It'll never show up. There we go. Well. OBS, come on. There we go. Let's see how this is. Oh, I didn't set up the... It's one to lower these down. Everyone floor lower to lowest floor changes texture. Nine. Alright, let's test this again. Oh, now ain't that a cool effect? I just need a better skull for each of them. What if I move it like that? The store is open by 10 and 10. Actually, with that, I think the map is completable to a degree. So let's playtest. Yeah, that's the whole anything. Maybe a bit too dark. They submerge in the blood. Huh? Oh. Switch is probably the wrong way around. No, it's not. Just tells Sector 5 to... These need to be joined together. Fixed. Huh? Well, let's still go through. They aren't teleporting in. Oh, now they are. Oh, this is a bad situation. All right. Oh, they can come through the windows. That's extra hilarious. I don't even think I need the teleport lines. Just make it a gunfire thing, and they'll be coming through from every which way. Second, synchronized. There we go. I still don't get why this won't let me. It says change. Oh, that's why. Nothing was set to that line. That is. Wait, no. Oh, it's W1, not S1. There we go. Now we can lighten up the place a bit. Oh no, they're just pouring in. Alrighty. Severe reduction of cacodemons. So, right now I'm gonna do this. It's like, voila. Also, these lines, move them far, far up. You actually have to touch the switch. That works. Oh no. Because I'm playing in Doom format, not Doom 2 format. That would be funny. Oh no! Sounds of hitting intensify. Oh man. Well, the problem is, right now they're just gonna swarm in and kill you. I think I need to make these monster blocking. They can pester you from outside. Maybe let a few of them in through teleport lines, but... that would also allow me to, increase the number of the monsters, too. Because more monsters means more fun, ain't it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thankfully, I was smart and I made it so there was monster blocking lines around there so you can actually get out. Whoops. Wasn't that a W1 exit level? Maybe you just don't go far enough in. That could be a possibility. Yep. Well, move back. There we go. We don't want people jumping through here, so... Now there's just decorating and stuff, I guess. Three, and everyone teleport. 3, alright, this will let him in. Oh wait. Alright, more stuff on lighting. I think... So join all these sectors together. Second. It's too dark right now. 20, 28 or 112 is where I'd set it. Third, I think in here, yeah, use these. Make light spill off of them like they're light sources. Yeah. Make it flicker, but ooh, and over here, but from this side to this side, so that way these guys are illuminated when they come in. Bada bing, bada boom. Does it look worse from these angles than it did in the editor? Oh well. Oh. I need to make the windows impassable. It's a very bad thing if you can just fall right out of them. Oh, bloody water. Let me in. Ooh, telefrag. Now you go through the portal, end of level. Very good. But we gotta fix the texture here. Yeah, I think with it being moved back this far, it should be the long lights. Actually, I could use red lights like that. I really like that. Put up an exit sign here. Huh. I just thought they were a bit shorter than 32 by 32. Alright. Have a nice night. Bonne nuit. Sleep is very important. So have good dreams tonight. Thanks for sticking by. I'm glad. Let's see how this goes with those few alterations. I feel like adding in Oh, that's why. It's like, this doesn't line up anywhere. It still doesn't line up. It doesn't look very lines up to me. Alrighty, game. I just kind of want to do some Doom cute decorations to round it all out. Oh man. I don't know, this track just gave me back all my energy. Make all our last alterations before 11:10. Then we'll do one last playtest and wrap up for the night. the table. So it shows something's wrong. The table should be broken. Bigger. And I want like a flipped over tray. Right here. Like a puddle of ruined food. Nukage. And put the red stuff here. I need anything green. Perfect. Eleven as 6. Nah. So let's actually hold off on playtesting until oh, I know what I want to do. I want to add blockers here. Make movement harder. Have like just single sections of Just things to navigate around, lest you get stuck on them. Ooh. To make it not so samey, I'll replace some of them with like mid bars or whatever that texture is. Unless that's a Doom 2 only thing, I hope it isn't. I think it is. Alright, it's 11:09. Final playtest time. I'll actually make sure GZ Doom shows this time around. Alright, come on. Come on. Do your fucking thing. Pop in here. Ah, there we go. Alright. Exit portal. And the way to go. Oh, that's it. You step past there, boom, everything's dead. Just when you're looking at this being a falling apart. Oh, things falling from the ceiling. Oh. Oh. Out of my way, imps. Yeah, places to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, just gotta get back out without getting bitten. Huh? Oh man, there's one outside. How did he get in? Did he make it in through the door? Maybe. That's a liability, but I think it's a fun one. Yeah, they can get in. Push through the portal, and you're out. Alright. And that is the end of the short little siege map. What is it? A military base descends into the underworld. Or melts into the underworld. With pistol only as our extra restriction. So that didn't give me much, but I think something cool came out of it. Polish that up, maybe add a little bit more gameplay. And you'd have a good first map. And I think that is a good place to end tonight's stream. So, as always... Oh. I'll actually put this back on the, on my schedule. So, here are the upcoming streams, and because of the gifts we got from here, we've unlocked Modding and Chubas and the Plutonian Endurance stream. So, come back another day to check up on those. And if you have an emote, you can add it as part of the raid message. Now, I'm gonna go and find somebody to raid. Give me 1 minute. Ah! I know who to raid. Let's raid the good. I'll put the raid message in chat, but we're gonna be raiding the good upstart lobster. I just don't, Retsu, yeah. I just don't know how to, I need to copy this. Okay, I'll copy it from the URL, but it's a long Twitch name with a language I'm not versed in, that being Italian. How would I ever be able to type that? Well, I think you can hear the Twitch ad in the background. Well. Alright. See you all another night. Au revoir.